in Santa Clara. But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So here's Ka'imi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
Unlock line. Ready.
They begin the drive with Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Powell going to audible to something else. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll run it for the fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Taking it right down Broadway. He's got a full head of steam. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Stroud out of the gun here. This one swung out to Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Check. Hurt. Check up.
This taken in by Downs. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Tigers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround? Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And give him a gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Go street. Warriors 70.
Throwing now is Stroud. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On 1st down, Howell. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. Lottie.
There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud. Past the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Stroud completes this out wide. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Seahawks 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Williams will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And they're back within 8. It's 15-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 15, 49ers 7.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Back to Kamara for another catch. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Open man here is Conklin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Another throw for Howell. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Alvin Kamara, a 16-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
49ers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, Jack.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Stroud sets up the play action. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
70 Ranger. Hey, smash. Ready.
4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. That complete to Downs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Stroud. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Stroud off the play fake. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And this is back to an 8-point game. Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Now they go play action with Howell. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now they're in the hurry up.
And the Seahawks first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. 2nd down and a yard.
At the Niners' 25-yard line.
He's going to keep this again. Down right around the 25. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Howell changing the play here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Howell completing the quick throw out wide. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks would extend their lead here just before halftime. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
49ers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And oh, that is going to be a safety.
I've got to give them a ton of credit here because they're just refusing to give that other sideline any kind of hope. That safety not only kills the drive, but adds to a big early lead. And the way that this one's going, I would expect that lead to continue to grow in the ensuing possessions.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on the free kick. And that's a big mistake. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Chop 60, chop 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 2nd down throw for Howell. Wide open receiver complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
A 43-yard attempt.